Ever found yourself drooling over the latest sports car or luxury SUV, only to snap back to reality when you look at the price tag? We've all been there, but how do you know what you can actually afford without breaking the bank? Is it just a matter of crunching numbers, or is there more to it? Number 1. The 10 to 15% rule. Alright, let's talk about the 10 to 15% rule, shall we? This rule is like the bread and butter of car buying, and it's super simple. Financial experts, who probably have seen more spreadsheets than you've seen episodes of your favorite show, recommend that your monthly car payment should not go over 10 to 15% of your monthly take-home pay. According to this rule, your car payment should be between $400 and $600. Sounds manageable, right? But hold on a minute. This percentage is just for the car payment. This doesn't include the cost of insurance, which can be a real wallet drainer depending on your age, driving history, and the type of car you choose. And let's not forget about maintenance. Cars aren't like houseplants. You can't just water them and leave them by the window. They need regular checkups, oil changes, and the occasional repair. So while you might be tempted to stretch that 15% to its limit, remember that your car will demand more from your wallet as time goes on. Now here comes the curveball. What if you have debts or other financial commitments? That 10 to 15% can start to feel like a noose around your budget. So if you're already juggling other bills, you might want to aim for the lower end of that range. Thus, the 10 to 15% rule is a great starting point, but it's not the be-all and end-all. It's like the appetizer before the main course. Number 2. The 35% annual income rule. Now let's dive into the 35% annual income rule. This one's a bit different, but equally important. The rule says you should never, and I mean never, spend more than 35% of your gross annual income on a car. So if you're raking in $50,000 a year, your car shouldn't cost more than $17,500. However, as you are about to see in a minute, this rule can be a double-edged sword. For folks with a higher income, 35% can translate into a pretty luxurious car. But just because you can afford a high-end car doesn't mean you should get one. When buying a car, always remember that you're putting your money in a depreciating asset. The moment you drive it off the lot, its value starts going downhill faster than a kid on a water slide. And here's another thing to consider. This rule looks at your gross income, not your take-home pay. That means it doesn't account for taxes, retirement contributions, or any other deductions that slim down your paycheck. So if you're not careful, you could end up biting off more than you can chew. But hold on. What if you have other financial goals? Maybe you're saving for a house, planning a dream vacation, or thinking about starting a family. Allocating 35% of your income to a car could derail those plans faster than you can say, road trip. Number 3. Repairs versus new car payments. But what if your car's making weird noises and you're torn between fixing it up or just getting a new one? Before you make any hasty decisions, let's break it down. The emotional roller coaster. First up, there's the emotional ties we have with our cars. It's like a romantic relationship, isn't it? You've been through so much together, first dates, road trips, and maybe even a fender bender or two. Your car has character, a few quirks, and it feels like part of a family. But just like in any relationship, there comes a point when you have to ask, is this still working for me? Sentimentality is a powerful thing, but it won't keep your car running. So as you wipe away that nostalgic tear, remember that sometimes love just ain't enough. The cold hard numbers. Alright, let's talk turkey, or in this case, money. You might be thinking that a few repairs here and there are no biggie. But let me drop a bombshell on you. Sometimes those minor repairs can add up faster than you can comprehend. So if your trips to the garage are becoming more and more frequent, maybe it's time to get yourself a new set of wheels. However, don't jump the gun and think a new car is the answer to all your prayers. Most of the time, fixing your old car is still cheaper than getting a new one. It's like choosing between a small, consistent headache and a massive migraine that hits you all at once. Neither is fun, but one is definitely less painful. In addition, keeping your car for longer helps the environment by reducing the need for resource-intensive manufacturing and cutting down on carbon emissions. Fewer new cars mean less waste and the preservation of valuable natural resources. Thus, it's not just a financial choice, it's a greener, more sustainable one. The hidden costs. So you think you've got it all figured out, huh? You've done the math, checked it twice, and you're ready to sign on the dotted line. But have you considered the hidden costs? Oh yes, they're lurking, ready to pounce on your wallet when you least expect it. We're talking about things like finance charges, sales tax, and leasing fees. And don't even get me started on maintenance and insurance. You might be looking at an extra $310 a year for maintenance and $60 a month for insurance. Shocking, I know. And let's not forget about those sneaky dealer costs like marked up loan rates and inflated sticker prices. So before you shake hands and make it official, make sure you've accounted for every last penny. Otherwise, you might just find yourself in a financial pickle. The future is now. Imagine you're holding onto a phone from the early 2000s. You know, the ones that were as big as bricks? It might have been a great phone back then, but today it feels like a relic from a bygone era. Just like technology, cars are evolving too, and it's essential to upgrade with time. Newer vehicles boast enhanced safety features, improved fuel efficiency, and cutting-edge technology that can make your driving experience safer and more enjoyable. From adaptive cruise control to lane-keeping assist, these features are not just fancy gadgets, they can save lives and make your daily commute less stressful. Now here's the twist. It's not just about having the latest gadgets. It's about staying ahead of the curve in terms of safety and environmental standards. As regulations become more stringent, older cars may not meet the necessary criteria. This could lead to higher emission levels and potential fines in some areas. But here's where it gets exciting. Embracing the future doesn't always mean splurging on a brand new car. Upgrading can also mean opting for a more fuel-efficient model, which also saves you money on gas. If you liked the video, please consider subscribing and sharing so we can keep bringing more content like this. See you next time!